This just doesn't come across in the camera what this looks like. I mean, it's pretty cool. These mountains and valleys, you know, pretty spectacular. Wow, it's just so quiet and peaceful here. Just hear the birds, insects, and not much else. And kind of interesting thing here in Guatemala, this is barbed wire fence, presumably to keep livestock in, I'm guessing. But it is pretty much everywhere here. And cool thing is they make live fence posts. They'll just cut these branches, use them for fence posts, and before long they've sprouted and growing trees. Yeah, pretty cool. And that's pretty far away. I mean, I've got good visibility. I'm kind of like on the top of a ridge here. It goes down into a valley and then goes up to another ridge line over there, another range. Just mountains everywhere here. Alright, well, I'm not to the top of the tallest mountain, but geez, I don't know if that's Rio Dulce over there. Can't really tell. But you can see right here without going down the hill. That is the mountain that I've been to the top of, I think, 3 times now. And when I'm down in the Rio, looking back this way, I always saw a tall mountain, and I'm thinking this is it. Which I was told you couldn't get up here, but clearly I'm pretty far up here. I turned around because this keeps going up. I'm gonna keep going up, but there's a little house up there. I didn't want to stop in front of their house, and this was a pretty good spot for visibility. I don't think I'm not back into Rio, so that might not be Rio. Rio might be, geez, more over that way. You really can't see the lake, but you can see the mountains on the other side of the lake. Yeah, I think I can almost see, where is it? Somewhere around there. I can almost see water, possibly. Yeah, it's a nice day today. Clear blue skies, and visibility is really good. You can see far, a little bit of haze off in the distance, but still, freaking awesome day. Got to start getting a GoPro and figure out a way to connect it to the bike so I can get better video. But yeah, man, this is really neat. Again, it just doesn't show up. It's unbelievable. This just drops off, goes down, I don't know, 200-300 feet maybe more. And you see there's some cattle up here on top. They're looking at me like, what the hell are you doing? Very cool. Very cool. This is the cool thing is one, I keep going up and up and up, and the views are just so awesome. You see little farms all through the mountains and hills here. See, that's probably corn. Maize growing off there in the distance. Yeah, I don't know how much. Oh yeah, it does keep going. The road goes down. I guess it goes down, 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 and then I can see it goes probably goes up, and I can see the road there. So the next, I mean, this stuff just goes on and on and on and on and on forever. You could probably drive across the whole country on little back dirt roads like this if you can find them, and they're not easy to find either. I just kind of stumbled onto this one and started riding, and I got to keep an eye on my fuel. Let's see where am I at. Yeah, I'm not where are we at there? Yeah, I've got about half a tank. Oh, here's somebody coming. Oh no, going. They're going, struggling, going up that hill. These grades are no joke here. I mean, it's even for the motorcycle, it's kind of tough, especially when the rock is loose. It's kind of really technical riding. But if I had to guess from where I'm sitting, looking back that way, that's probably like the highest point, I think, looking to the north from Rio Dulce. And seriously doubt there's a way to get up over there, but there might be. Especially if I took that road. Maybe I will ride it at least that far before I turn around. See what's on the other side of that. Got to do it. Got to see what's on the other side. This road's a bit more windy than I thought it was going to be, but I thought I'd stop and say this is something that you see a lot of here in Guatemala. Is rubber trees, rubber production. Those little scarlet tree, have those little cups on all of them. Ooh, sounds like that truck is headed towards me, not away from me. Interesting. Well, I crossed a river, small river, and I'm down in one of the valleys now. Rather than turn around and go back to Ceja, which is where I started this off-road journey, going to try to make my way back to the hard road 7E, which runs from Rio to El Astor. And I don't know if it's possible or not, but we'll find out. This is definitely an adventure today, and it's not even planned. Look, I just took off. I'm in shorts, freaking not even getting foot gear. Yeah, this is kind of like a really silly thing to do, but yeah, I am definitely on the path, much less traveled. This is my second river crossing. Thankfully the water's down right now, so it's not a big deal. But I am in the middle of nowhere. I mean, this is like the locals barely hardly even come through here. And yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm headed in the right general direction to get back to the other road. And if I do make it, and I say do make it, my only concern is really fuel and bumpy road. You know, it's rough on the chain on the bike, but I should make it. Fuel, like I say, fuel's really gonna be my biggest concern, and I should have enough. So yeah, off we go into there. I thought it kind of really looks like, I'm a little confused because I see tire ruts going off that way, but that clearly looks like the better path. So it looks like two ways to go here, and it's rough on the bike on these freaking loose rocks and boulders. Third river crossing. I'm still going in the right direction, and I'm in the middle of somebody's rubber tree plantation here. I mean, there's just rubber trees everywhere, but there's road, and I haven't seen anybody in quite a while. I did pass one truck with some women in the back of it. It looked like one of the mountain taxis. So I'm thinking I'm on the right path. Don't know for sure. It's been a while since I've even seen a house or a building. At the last Pueblo I went through, the women there were giving me some really strange looks, and I even said buenos to one lady walking on the street, and she just ignored me and kept on walking. But she might have been catchy, so maybe she'd understand what I said. I don't know. Okay, fourth river crossing, and I've been over a couple little creeks. Like I said, it's a good thing the water's down low. I mean, look at how much erosion is on that bank over there. It got scalloped out. It's getting a little harder to figure out where the trail goes. I see some tire marks over here. I just came back from over there. But I see this looks like the way, and it's going to be bumpy and rough. I think the road goes over there. Yeah, some of this is getting really tough to cross. All these, I mean, you can't really tell how big they are here on the screen, but it's very technical riding, I gotta say, and I am definitely not got the right foot gear on for this. I'm up to the sixth river crossing, and I could just see the power lines, the high power lines over there. Yep. And those are just on the north side a little ways. You can see them from the highway. So I know I'm going the right way. Nice river. And cattle in the river. And there's the power lines. Getting closer. I think this is going to be successful. Hope so. It'll be interesting to come back and do this again another time, maybe. I'm a little better prepared. I could easily see doing like some overnight motorcycle camping in this area. I know you're probably getting bored of seeing river crossings. I don't know if this is number 7, number 8. I don't know. It's been so many. But look there. There's the power lines. So I am definitely getting close to the road. And thankfully on this little path, there's been a couple of cattle gates, barbed wire makeshift gates that thankfully are down. I don't have to worry about contending with either opening or closing or having to reclose. So that's kind of nice. Matter of fact, I think there's one right there behind me. I don't know, I've crossed like maybe 4 of those now. But as you can see, there's a lot of cattle around. And yeah, there's the power lines. So I don't know how many more river crossings I have to do, but I'm definitely on the right path. Yeah, I got hung up on those rocks. So I was up here, I thought I'd stop. You can hear the water running, power lines. Very peaceful, tranquil spot. I don't know that I would trust the water to drink, but looks pretty good. Again, I bet there's all kinds of nasty bacteria in it, though. This would be a good place for one of those life straws if you want to drink. I didn't even bring water with me. I just freaking took off. It is 3:40, thereabouts. Yeah, that's so good. Thankfully, I got good. Plenty of sunlight to make it. There are just cattle in here everywhere, and they sort of share the road. And I can see I got another crossing here, a little small one. But man, there's so many up here everywhere, and they just kind of like moseying around. And I don't know if you can hear the river running back over there. There'll be a mountain goat to get up through here. I just came to my first closed gate, and I did pass a motorcycle, or I should say a motorcycle. It was going the opposite direction. So I'll open this up, put the bike through, and continue on. But yeah, see, there's a little man gate here. We can really hear that water running. So cool. You can see the river over there. It runs all just on the other side of that. And I'm coming up to my, well, another gate I gotta open and close for the cattle. See some horses down there. And some casas or fincos. Fincos? Yeah, I think that they are. Farms. Yeah, I am literally was out in the middle of the jungle nowhere. Very cool though. Very, very cool. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure where this road's going to come out onto the hard road. I kind of have an idea, but chances are I'm wrong. Anyway, I'm on the other side of this thing now. Put a cell tower out here. You can see the mountain there in the background. I mean, there's just mountains everywhere. You can see the power lines running over the mountains, or through the mountains. Very nice farm. I hear a motorcycle coming. Anyway, I better get to stop for constantly now. Yeah, those guys that passed me or were coming on the bike, I opened the gate up for them, and they gave me quite happy, I guess. Gave me a gracias. I gave them a donada, a couple hombres. How do I hear? I hear something. Anyway, let me. Oh, sounds like another river crossing too. I hear river running. I never get back because I keep stopping. It's just like nuts. Another gate I had to go through, and look at this. That looks like almost like granite. I haven't seen that here before. But wow, definitely one of the bigger. There's like two big rivers that flow through here, so I think this is either where they're building the bridge I'm going to pop out at somewhere by there, or that other village where the other bridge is. But yeah, it's like I swear I drive like 500 yards and have to stop because it's just too damn interesting. So that is the bridge I was thinking. Yeah. And I'm in this little village here. So I know where I am. This is awesome. Back on the road, 7E. This heads back to Rio Dulce. There's that big mountain over there that I've been to the top of. And this is the lake, Lake Isabel. Runs pretty far west. But yeah, easy peasy going back now. That was quite the little adventure. I mean, I'm shooting all this on my iPhone. I don't know that it's going to come out worth a damn, but maybe I'll try to string it all together, all these little clips together, and so you guys can see. I got to get a GoPro, something decent, that I can somehow mount on the handlebar here or something, so you guys can see some of this terrain that I'm riding on, and you won't believe it. I mean, really loose rock, big rock, and my tires got the tread on them. I wish they did. I mean, we due for a new set here soon. So with all that riding, I did have a casualty. My speedometer cable broken. Look at motor shop. Trying to get some parts. 32. Last one cost me 15. But went back to that shop and they didn't have them anymore. Hello. Yeah, it feels like the same thickness. I don't know. That sucks. So this is pretty much the area that I traversed. I was over through the mountains, and you can see I was over in Ceja, went out in the middle of nowhere, cut to the south, and picked up Highway 70. So, I mean, it doesn't really look very big on the Google Maps, but it was a long area. So, you can barely see the bridge over there. But that is the mountains I was up in yesterday. I don't know how far to the west I went, but I can see, I don't know, there's a ridge line there, lower, and then there's the higher one. It's really hard for me to say where I was at. I was up there, and yeah, very cool.